Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Paste Studios. We are now live with Howlin Rain. Guys, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah. I've been aware of you guys for a long time. We've recorded something all the way back in 2008 at the Independent in San Francisco, which was outstanding then, and have been following you since. And we're stoked that this has worked out to have you here in the studio today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice
So, congratulations on the album. Your fifth album, The Alligator Bride, is out now on Silver Current Records. And you're going to play 3 songs off of it. Can you tell us a bit about the first one you're going to do?
The first song is called Misery, as in the state of Missouri. And it's kind of a meditation on a sort of a, loser anti-hero going in all the wrong directions and then heading back to the worst place he's ever been, to just get into more of it. And yeah, that's kind of the gist of it.
Sweet. So an uplifting message of hope from Howlin Rain.
Yeah, and also sort of the way that there's in kind of a co-abusive relationship with a location, there's still sort of some deep intimacy and connection and love. Sometimes that's your hometown, or
yeah,
it's a state of mind that you can't seem to get away from, and so it kind of loosely, poetically works around all those things.
Great. Well, Soundcheck has been sounding outstanding for the last half hour, so we can't wait to hear this one.
How'd you find me again? Who gave up my name? Was it some shadowy federal man, or just my own heart to blame? You look me in my one good eye, long grass like a tail round my legs, hot as a devil named Jackal in July, with the ice water running down our veins. No, sir, just passing through misery, I'm on my way. Sunlight is burning, misery, I call your name. Forever known you, for never learning. When I first came to know you, long roads, bad wind, just another speed freak with fireflies, and some of them lived in your eyes. Got nowhere to hide from each other. Can't we just hide in each other? Confide in each other. You can rely on no other. No, sir, just passing through misery, I'm on my way. Sunlight is burning, misery, I call your name. Forever known you, for never learning. Who have you laid with? Who are your lovers? Since we last held on to one another, your bittersweet sky tears down my cover. You've had your fun, now run to your other. Misery, I'm on my way. Sunlight is burning, misery, I call your name. Forever known you, for never learning. Misery, I'm on my way. Sunlight is burning.
So I just found out that this is the first time that you've done this in this iteration, this arrangement, this. You guys sound great doing it. Can we take a second to introduce everybody?
Yes. Justin Smith on the snare and brushes. Jeff McElroy on bass. Daniel Cervantes on guitar. I'm Ethan Miller. We're Howlin Rain.
Sweet. Well, man, you guys sound great here in the room. I know you're sounding great on the stream going out there to the internet's watching right now. Can we talk a little bit about the creation of the Alligator Bride? I mean, I heard it described in your words as Neal Cassady rock, which is, it's an outstanding way to describe it. You've got sort of a Ginsberg-y vibe going on, and Neal Cassady rock. I mean, it's just perfect road trip music. And can you talk a little bit about the creation of the album? And I mean, the fact that you recorded at the mansion in San Francisco too, I think adds to the fact that this music, I mean, it would be equally as at home in 1968 as it is in 2018. And can you talk a little bit about the creation of the album?
Yeah, it came together pretty fast. I flew down to Southern California, and we probably did about 4 rehearsal sessions together in Dan's warehouse down by the Mexican border. And I would fly down, and we'd sort of rehearse for 7 or 8 hours, go through the songs, do it again the next day, and then I'd fly out. And we did that like 4 times, kept it quick, moved really quickly. First session was seeing what songs these guys liked. Next session was refining them a little bit, and the 2 quickies after that were just sort of rehearsing them and getting them ready. And then we went up to the mansion in San Francisco, got these guys up there. I live in Oakland, so they drove up. And we recorded, most of what you hear on the record in, 3 days. And the process was kind of to keep things going quickly and to try to get a snapshot of the band performing live. Something that I felt like we hadn't really done with Howlin Rain yet on a record was to get a snapshot of kind of what you get on stage, to have a record feel like fairly much from beginning to end, you're standing at kind of 8 to 10 feet in front of the center of the band there, without a whole lot of other stuff. And there's other, there's overdubs on the record, but for the most part, I think we managed to capture that live energy and feel and make it sound immediate. And it happened to be the presidential election, which I guess was that November 8th, 2016. Is that the election night? Tuesday, November 8th, or whatever the special Tuesday of presidential election was. And so we did one the night before, and then that night we recorded the song Alligator Bride, and then finished up the next day. And so it kind of had a little extra poignant, you kind of go into the studio and sort of come out dazed anyways, but we really came out to a different world, after the second day of like, wow, okay.
Yeah, it was a strange day, strange week, strange month afterwards. So yeah, I'm sure
a lot of things were happening in our little cave. I mean, actually, nothing of the outside world was happening in our little cave, but you kind of feel like, oh wow, maybe we shutter up put the bomb shelter shutters up there or something, and just stay down here, make another record or something. So it will remain a memorable few days.
Well, thank you for taking the time to come here. I know you guys have a crazy busy tour schedule, and thanks for arranging it this way. Do you like the arrangement that's happening right now? I mean, is this similar to what's happening on the album, or is this vastly different from what's going on?
You mean the acoustic arrangement?
Yeah.
It's vastly different.
How do you like it? It sounds great from where I'm
Love
sitting.
it. Yeah.
Good.
No,
Good.
It's really, it's fun to do these because, especially when you're touring and trying to make records as fast as possible, and when I'm commuting to practice from Oakland to San Diego or Los Angeles, and these guys are taking time out of their busy schedule and we get together, there isn't a whole lot of time to let's just take a weekend and go play acoustic guitars at the beach together and see how this sounds. It's usually like, we got to get a set together, we got to get a flight, we got to do this or that, we got to get from this place to that place, we got to get more songs in the set. So it's a forced pleasure, to have the opportunity to do it and to catch up with it and go like, hey, wow, these have their own little life in this, and we figured they would. So.
Yeah. Well, it's a total pleasure on our side. So thanks again for coming and doing it.
Thank you very much.
So you just did one off the Alligator Bride. You've got 2 more coming up. Can you tell us about the next one you're gonna do?
Yeah, this song's like a love song to to speed, which was, you know, Neil Cassidy's favorite drug, and I guess that ties him back in. I don't know. There's something that I find, you know, enamoring about speed gets a bad rap, you know, in general, or whatever, as drugs. Especially
maybe deserved a little bit.
Especially right and wrong, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, but with no speed, we get no Beatles albums, we get no early Bob Dylan records, we get no Neil Cassidy, and so I kind of, in my own sort of poetic mind frame, I wanted to explore the sort of the unspoken history of methamphetamine in the hippie community. You know what I mean? And that's kind of the enamor of Neil Cassidy, and I kind of feel like Howlin Rain, a little bit of its energy is sort of the unspoken, you know, the unspoken kind of stoned but methed out group too, or whatever in the hippie community, or something that
we don't do any drugs though. Put that out there.
No, of course not.
We're clean,
completely clean, but you know,
me too.
No, but yeah, I wanted to. I don't know. Somehow there's like a secret world, you know, a secret history or something beneath the flowers and weed, and you know, that's kind of like who's driving the bus with all those rambling hippies in there, you know, who's staying up all night, you know, and manning the you know, the roadies. One for the roadies. Let's put it that way.
Nice.
Let me take a little sip of water here. One thing about the bar stools for our sessions is we're locked in with mics. Yeah. How are you all doing out there? Okay? Everybody okay?
I'm great, man. This is a perfect start to Friday. We're just segueing into the weekend perfectly. I was not expecting there to be a love letter to methamphetamine coming up right now.
Nobody expects that.
There is.
No one expects that, do they?
No, this is just a perfect way to ease into the weekend, and yeah, everything's great on this side. Everything seems great on that side.
Good. And you all out there, everyone okay? Nod, click the mouse if everything's okay.
Throw some likes.
Yeah. Yeah. Watching honey run, sleep out got up on me while I was out there in the motel drapes waiting for the sun. Oh child, give us a smile and bite them while you're still wild. Slow, slow, burning too slow. It's too much time and nothing I won't do. Sweet speed, just fast enough. Saved a little for you. High as helicopters, flying over a fire on a graveyard run. Heat at midnight, the sweetest colors in my eyes coming undone. Oh, child, give us a smile and bite them while you're still wild. Slow, slow, burning too slow. There's too much time Coast, a little song about speed at 9:30 a.m. for you.
Yeah, well, thanks for sharing it, man. You guys sound so great doing that. It's outstanding. It's a real pleasure on this side to hear you doing it. Sounds great in the room.
Thank you, brother.
And so, yeah, we're talking about this being Neil Cassidy music, talking about a love letter to speed, and perfect segue to the fact that you guys are absolute road warriors. There's dates literally every night till the end of July. There's no night off until a while from now. So I know you're playing Brooklyn Bowl tonight and tomorrow night.
Yep.
Quick turnaround to Columbus, Ohio on Sunday.
Yeah.
And then you're everywhere. I know you're coming back to New York also, Union Pool at the end of the month. So making the grand loop. Any of those that you're particularly looking forward to? Are there dates in cities you haven't been to, or stuff you're looking forward to?
Yeah, there's quite a few in cities I haven't been to. Some in cities I've never even heard of before. No, but
I just found out yesterday there's a Brooklyn, Michigan.
There's a Brooklyn, Michigan?
There is. Now we all know that.
Yes, totally. We're not going to that one this time, but
Okay.
yeah, no, I am looking forward to. I'm looking forward to. There's you certainly have friends out there that it's great to see them and stuff. So we have friends in Detroit that I can't wait to see. That we always have, sort of a rejuvenating family reunion with certain people,
And Nevada City is on the internet watching right now. Stoked that you guys are coming to Nevada City.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Rad. Hello, Nevada City. We're playing at Reverberation Vinyl in Bloomington, Illinois. This was actually the gig that destroyed our one night off. We got offered a sort of an in-store party gig there, and they're just a killer record store. I've been kind of, watch or follow on Instagram and sort of mutual fans, and I don't know, I'm kind of intrigued to see what happens out there. That should be a fun one.
Yeah, sounds like it. So we just heard 2 off the Alligator Bride, and you guys are going to do a 3rd off of that album, which is out right now on Silver Current Records. And can you tell us a bit about the 3rd you're going to do?
It was originally our homage to the band Free in its electric version, like the kind of the Fire and Water record. But this version is going to be probably a little more countrified and country fried. Because how would Free sound without Marshall amplifiers? I don't know. We're about to find out, I guess. But yeah, I guess that's kind of.
If the electricity went out at Isle of Wight, this is what Free would probably sound like for the first 10 rows.
Yeah,
first one row.
Yeah, they probably would have got down there and kept it going, right?
Yeah,
or got
rock
booted off.
stars.
It'll be somewhere between Free's, power going out version of one of their jams, and then the cough syrup Leonard Cohen performance that happened much later in the night. That probably is about the center of our tune here.
All right, love to hear it.
Okay. On a distant diamond railroad, dancing on your candy dreams, growing dark inside an egg of smoke. None of this is any what it seems. Coming down, running down, leaves no trace of the flame. Burning up, burning out, only the shadows remain. On a distant ocean seashore, your brains are rolling in the sand. Your feet never goes as planned. Goes as planned. Coming down, running down, leaves no trace of the flame. Burning up, only the shadows remain. Thank you. Thank you all.
Yeah, man. Thank you guys. Ethan, thank you guys. Thank you for coming by and playing these songs. So those you just heard 3 off the Alligator Bride, which is out now on Silver Current Records. And all the tour dates are up at howlinrain.com. Howlin, no G on the end, HOWLIN, rain.com. And hopefully everybody who's watching this right now is able to come check you guys out live. It's a total treat, and man, thanks again for playing these. Have a great show tonight and tomorrow at Brooklyn Bowl, and we'll see you back here in New York again at the end of the month at Union Pool. Thanks again.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.